Leo. Hello. I'm not gonna waste time introducing myself. You can tell my name by the name of my channel. That's my name. Wear it out, don't wear it out. Don't care. These are your messages for July 2019. These are my first messages where I'm going public, recording a video where the shit is just flowing from me. And today I'm called on this 4th of July. If you live in America, you celebrate 4th of July, you care about it, or you have a day off, which is cause for celebration already, right? Happy 4th of July. If not, it's still happy 4th of July because it's a happy day and it's the 4th of fucking July when I'm doing this reading. So, regardless, happy 4th of July, regardless if you celebrate or not. I have some things to do. I was supposed to go to the gym, but I didn't make it. My energy was calling me here to this table to do some messages for you. Probably not going to upload them yet. I'm just trying to charge my phone because I started doing messages and then my phone started to die. So now I'm here charging my phone and recording the rest of the messages. So now I started at Capricorn in January. And now I am at you. Libra. July 2019. Every time I think about Libras, I think about this like luxurious diamond crusted green snake, like very elegant in your movement, very smooth, not a lot of hands in it, like just tactile and smooth and elegant and graceful and just giving life. I don't know why. Like a golden, like you rolled around in golden dust sparkles and you came out to play, honey, into the room. To me, that's how you always come. So I use 3 tarot decks. The Thoth Tarot for the overall energy, Shadowscapes, additional information, clarifications, Traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, Soul's Journey, Sacred Geometry Activations. If I look very clumsy and discombobulated shuffling these big ass cards, it is because they're big ass cards. I'm not uncoordinated. I'm very actually coordinated. So it's just because these cards are big and my hands are Asian. Very tiny. Very tiny. Here's your overall energy for July 2019, Prince of Cups. There's all that green. Masculinity. Looks like you're commanding shit. We'll see what that means. I'll ruminate on it. We'll pull the rest of your cards. Prince of Cups. Whatever I come up with. If I'm quiet and it pauses for a minute, that means that I'm evaluating what's on the table. What's being shown to me. I'm receiving the messages. I'm interpreting them into fucking English. Because I don't know. Thoughts? I don't know. It comes in English, but I don't know. Just comes in a different way. Because I gotta put it together with whatever I'm seeing. It has to make sense in order for me to talk about it. So, whatever I get. Also, if you don't like cursing, click off of this video because I curse. And I don't curse directly at people. If I were, you would know because I'd be talking directly to you. I curse because, especially if it's like something adverse or a difficult task or a strenuous task or a task that requires lots of focus and attention and time, I curse throughout it because that's how I release the negative energy that builds up from dealing with situations like that. It's just a release of energy for me. Otherwise, I would explode. So if you don't like cursing, click off. If that turns you off, you're not going to hear my message, so it doesn't matter. If this doesn't resonate, find somebody who's giving you a message that does. A message that you prefer. But if this resonates, you will feel it. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. That's what you're gonna hear. And you're gonna feel those little goosebumps somewhere. That's the solar that's the solar plexus. Maybe I'm talking to your solar plexus. But that's the chakra that I'm talking about. that needs to be activated. Prosperity. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sings. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. And nobody enjoys abundance and provisions and opulence more than, nobody appreciates it more than a Libra. That's why I keep seeing that green-ass snake. Green-ass snake with the diamond crusted. Diamond, gold dust crusted. You get the gold booty dust on. Listen, that's not. Why don't I shit upside down? No, it's that card. Anyway. Prince of Cups. I see you directing the energy. I see you moving. Moving. Some sort of purpose. I see you. I see laser focused intention here. I mean, you zoned in on something. What it is, I don't know. Prosperity, perhaps? Or is it going to bring prosperity? Let's see how this shit goes. I see you. I see you conducting the energy. Look at all these spirals that you've left in your wake, like in your path. Your bird here that's moving you, it looks like it might be drinking from the water, but that's not it. It's fucking focused. And you're like, yeah, I gave you those commands, so you're super focused, and you're looking into this cup with this snake in it like you're trying to charm it. Are you trying to seduce somebody? In control of your emotions? In control of your emotions, because there's a snake in your face, in that cup of love. And instead of you screaming like a little bitch and throwing the cup aside, spilling the cup and getting rid of the snake from your face that could bite you and kill you, you're looking that motherfucker dead in the eye. You're like, I control my shit. I am conductor, operator, owner of my life. And you're focused on that. You're focused on, like, what is my life? Where is it going? Where am I headed? Where's the fucking opulence? Where's the opulence? Let's see. Libra. Beautiful. All that energy swirls around you. All different colors, too. White, green, blue, purple. My chair is squeaky, too. Envy. I don't know how to get this focus right. Bear with me. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. There's that. This is that snake. This envy is that snake that had you in fear and had you giving up your power. Giving away your power, tossing, spilling the cups. Letting go of opportunities. Not just love. Had you losing opportunities. That envy, because you compared yourself to what other people's expectations are, and you were going in the opposite direction. You were not focused on, laser focused on. Here's how it goes. This is what you're focusing on. So. You see how I said you're leaving this behind and you're creating a commotion, waves, and conducting the energy? You're leaving this behind. That's in these swirls behind you, what you've left. What you're going towards, what you're laser focused on, is prosperity and controlling your emotions, controlling your anxieties, controlling your fears, being on top of it, being ahead of it, being in the know about when it pops its head up, and that it's not gonna make you toss your cookies, throw your cups away, throw away your opportunities, etc., etc. I don't read reversals because if the message is supposed to come out in a way that is negatory for you, it's going to come out whether it's reversed or not. It doesn't change how I see the messages. So I read everything upright because I need to see what's up and what's down. And then I can flip it up, snag it up, flip it, rub it down however I want and put it out. Okay? I need to put some WD-40 on this chair and get my son to do it because fuck that. I don't know. What are the messages? Sorry if the table is shaking. I have a habit of resting my arms on my table, which has my phone on it, when I'm shuffling these cards. Prince of Cups. I'll show you the cards in a minute. Six of Cups. All right. Ten of Swords. There's that energy again in the Ten of Swords card. How I'm looking at it. Even the Six of Cups, I see the energy moving. You came here for that. You're here for that. You incarnated here to master that. That motherfucking energy, and like being a sole proprietor of your own ship, your own energy, your own creation, your own whatever the fuck you came here for. That's what you're here for. Tower. I'll show you the cards in a minute. Yes, honey, you're here for it. You're here for it. Six Cups. Six of Cups. I need to move this candle here, and so it sheds some light on the situation. Six of Cups. No, it doesn't help. Whatever. In this card, it shows that there's a stream of fish coming up to where the querent is pouring, having a tea party up here with some dolls. And what that's telling me is that you're conducting the energy in a way that brings you closer to prosperity and away from envy. You're leaving envy in your dust, in the wind, letting it blow off. Because you're realizing that you're the same, but you have different challenges. It doesn't make you any less valuable as a person, any less. It doesn't decrease your ability to co-create whatever it is the fuck you want. And you want prosperity, so you can go ahead and go for it. You're laser, you're tuned in, tapped in, tuned in, turn on, whatever you call it. I don't know how the fuck you say it. She's having a tea party, but this is the energy of generosity, right? Six of Cups. Generosity. You're giving, but you're also attracting what you're giving. Ten of Swords. Oh, this Ten of Swords, if you could, I wish y'all could see it like close up. Ten of Swords, baby. You see all of this red coming out from her body and coming out into the ethers? That's that energy. That's that passion. That's the result of that focus with intent. That laser beam focus on getting that prosperity, right? What you're headed towards. That controlling of your emotions, that being. Ten of Swords. Coming out from your body, yo. Releasing the envy. You see how this envy is red? That's this here is you releasing all of that. No need for it. My life is more colorful than that. That's what I heard. Right? Letting it go. And the Tower. Tower. Belief systems again, yo. The deterioration of belief systems. There we go. That sounds more intelligent than re-examining, taking apart, and using so many words. The deterioration, the shredding of previously learned belief systems that no longer serve you. Changing your world, dear. Because if you want that prosperity, right? If you haven't attained it, or you need a new one, you got to change your approach, because what you've been doing only brought you to a certain level of prosperity, and that occurs in your understanding, right? In your ability to be in control of your emotions and your thoughts and your feelings and all that shit. Your ability to be the commander, of your ship. That happens in the mind first, and then you ruminate on it, and then you manifest it into your life. So prosperity is what you're focusing on, and there's a motherfucking spot for you. There's a spot for you. That's what you're zoomed in on. That's your bullseye. That's your target. This is what it's like to live in it. Much more colorful. Where you take the envy, the red, right? You take the envy. You don't necessarily release it, but you don't make it the main focus of your, where you give your power to, right? You invest your power into all these other colors of development, which is all around healthy for prosperity, which is all around, all together, adding up to prosperity. Six of Wands. Continues from the Tower. It kind of goes together. 1, 2, 3. Leaving it behind. Leaving behind that defunct way that you understood life. 4, King of Pentacles. Security. This is prosperity too. Honey. Prosperity abounds when you leave that shit behind. That envy. Why you gotta be jealous of somebody else? Why you always gotta be looking at somebody else? What they got to do with your motherfucking path and what you have on it? Are they gonna be there when you need to answer to your karma? Are they gonna do it for you? Are they gonna? No. You're gonna feel every single bit of it. So, but we're looking at other people comparing their journey. Their journey is for them. And besides, what looks like sunshine, rainbows, and unicorn asses is really troll asses. Like, listen, if this Two of Cups don't stop coming out in all of my readings, it's talking about love with yourself, right? Coming into alignment with yourself emotionally. These Two of Cups, joining the Two of Cups, sharing with yourself, being kind to yourself. That's just an extra. You get new opportunities, divine opportunities, blessings and gifts from the universe, even if it's just in mentality, in the way that you process things. It's leading you towards what you want. They heard you, and now that you're doing your work, you're making the steps, you're integrating your envy into a complete picture here. You're focused, tuned in, tapped on, whatever you call it. You're zoned in, and you're going there. You co-create it, right? You are. Co-create that relationship with yourself. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this Two of Cups coming out for me. I don't know what the fuck to do with it. Everybody has had it. I don't know if anybody has not had it. What the Two of Cups is telling me here is that combination, like I said, that pouring into the pot of ingredients that equal up to prosperity. So overall, that's the overall. You unite, and then I mean, if you connect with yourself, then you can connect with any goddamn buddy, and you might realize that once you let go of the envy that keeps you separate from them. You see what I'm saying? And then you get that. You keep that as your gift, your parting gift from learning that lesson. Like, okay, Spirit says bye. You done learned. Time to ascend again. What's next? What's next? Right? Oh, one more card for you. One more card for you, Libra. July 2019. My little heart my son made me fill out. Not one card, please. Not two. Oh, shit. That's what I get. Six of Swords. Rising above, rising above, rising above the adversities that you experienced, with learning how to deal with envy in a way that is healthy. Learning how to take this and transmute it into prosperity. Learning that this is included in the overall picture that you see for your life. Rising above the challenges, leaving it behind. Seeing it as learning opportunities and interpreting it, keeping it in your catalog of lessons, right? Gosh, that looks great. That looks great. Because it's like all of a sudden you change directions. You were this envious person looking at what everybody else got and saying, how come I don't have that? Seeing the lack. And thinking that wanting it all, but only keeping this. And not letting anything else come in because you're blinded by this. And this is the only thing you hold. Then when you open up and you take charge of your power and you conduct that energy, you realize that it is a component of your overall goal. What the fuck you want in the first place. However prosperity looks for you. Very well, Libra. Goodbye. Happy July.